get your products at the wholesale price for a one-time $10 fee. You can sign up. You can also head over to brightsideben.com and click on the Join the Team link. And somebody will get back to you with information. Okay, we're talking connective tissue, muscle tissue. Building connective tissue, in my opinion, is probably the single most important, or at least one of the most important things that you could do to reverse or prevent the aging process and to help strengthen the body and to reverse and prevent degenerative diseases as well as autoimmune diseases. This is where most autoimmune disease takes place. It takes place in the connective tissue, most of it. And even if it's not taking place in the connective tissue directly, there's usually some kind of connective tissue involvement because the connective tissue is involved with detoxification, it's involved with nourishment, and it's involved with oxygenation of the entire body, head to toe. So how do you build connective tissue? Well, yesterday we talked about exercise, weight-bearing exercise. This is very important. In fact, any kind of regular contraction and relaxation of muscles can activate the building of connective tissue. Yesterday we talked about turkey neck, and we said that turkey neck, that swinging thing that happens on your neck as you get older, not everybody gets it, but it's kind of a strange phenomenon. Looks like a little turkey. Most of you guys know what I'm talking about. This is basically a connective tissue problem. Connective tissue breaks down and the skin hangs. Relaxing and contracting the neck muscles can really help. Do a Google search on YouTube or a YouTube search for exercises for turkey neck or yoga exercises for turkey neck, and you're going to get some good videos. All of these involve pulling, contracting, and relaxing the muscles that are around the neck and that are connected to the face. Kind of pull and contract, pull and contract. If you move your mouth upwards and kind of put your hands on your neck area, you'll feel how the muscles go up and down. If you keep doing that, if you do it a long time, contract it for a couple seconds and then relax it, contract and relax, you can help build the muscles and help prevent the formation of this unpleasant cosmetic superficial problem. It's not a health issue, but it's unpleasant from a cosmetic standpoint. When you understand the relationship between muscle tissue and connective tissue, you never have to be bored when you're waiting in line ever again, or you never have to be bored in rush hour traffic ever again. You can turn your car or you can turn the line at the bank into a great opportunity to do a workout. For example, you could do a great butt tightening workout by contracting and relaxing your gluteus maximus muscles, your butt muscles. You squeeze your butt tight and then relax it. Squeeze your butt tight and relax it. What you're doing is you're going to be building the muscle, and via these contractions and relaxations, you'll be building connective tissue and muscle tissue just as effectively as you would if you went to the gym or if you had a trainer while you're sitting there in rush hour traffic. You can do it, or while you're waiting in line anywhere, you could do it as well. And this is where understanding how the body is constructed and how it's put together can really, really help us. Everybody wants to have a nice tight butt. People spend a lot of money. You can spend a lot of money at the gym, spend a lot of money with a trainer, but you don't need to. You could just contract and relax your glute muscles, and the connective tissue and muscle tissue will respond. And then nutrition is obviously important for building connective tissue. Protein, essential fatty acids, amino acids like cysteine, which we'll be talking about here in a couple of days, or talking about for the next couple of days. Glutamine, which we've talked about for a couple of weeks. Glutamine, cysteine, protein, arginine, all of these can provide raw material for building connective tissue. The ingredients in Youngevity's Glucogel caps can be really helpful for building all connective tissue. People take it for arthritis. Well, connective tissue, joints and cartilage are connective tissue. Arthritis is a connective tissue disease. Why does glucosamine help it? It's a raw material for connective tissue. But it's not just a raw material for connective tissue in the joints. So if you take Glucogel for your arthritis, you're going to get the raw materials to keep your connective tissue strong in your neck or in your butt or in your blood vessels or in your skin as well. This is where understanding how the body is constructed is so important. Glucogel caps will benefit you for anti-aging on your face. It will help you with your blood vessels. It'll help you with your connective tissue in your glutes. It'll help you with your connective tissue throughout your body, and of course it'll help you for arthritis as well. All right, what else here? Eating is a great way to provide the raw material. Eating connective tissue is a great way to provide you with the basic building blocks, the raw material for building connective tissue. Eating connective tissue can be accomplished through bone soup. That's one of bone soup's great advantages. You're eating connective tissue. Bones are a type of connective tissue. The knobby stuff on the top of bones, the cartilage stuff on the top of bones, that's connective tissue. When we eat connective tissue, the raw materials for that connective tissue tissue from the chicken or from the turkey or from the fish or from the meat get broken down into our body and provide us with raw materials for building our connective tissue. And then there's vitamin C, which is like a secret code, a trigger, or a fuse for activating the production of connective tissue. Scurvy, which everybody knows is the disease that's caused by vitamin C deficiency, is a connective tissue disease. It's when the connective tissue breaks down and we fall apart. Scurvy is probably one of the most horrible diseases that you could ever have. We don't have a lot of full-blown cases of scurvy because everybody's getting at least reasonably, at least a little bit of vitamin C. But if you took all the vitamin C out of your diet, your connective tissue would dissolve and you'd fall apart. And it's about the most horrible disease that you can think of. Now, even though there's not a lot of scurvy around, there may be subclinical scurvy. That is a type of scurvy that's not bad enough where you hemorrhage to death or you die, but maybe it's bad enough that you don't make enough connective tissue or you don't replace the connective tissue that's broken down. Maybe arthritis is a form of subclinical scurvy. Maybe aneurysms when blood vessels burst. Maybe that's a form of subclinical scurvy. Maybe just weak blood vessels are a form of subclinical scurvy. Maybe even wrinkles are a form of subclinical scurvy. Meaning, make sure you're getting enough vitamin C and not the ridiculous deprivation allowance, RDA levels of vitamin C, 60 milligrams a day. Are you kidding me? 60 milligrams a day, that's the amount of vitamin C that would be, that's like 1/10 of a teaspoonful of vitamin C powder. That's nothing. You need at least a gram of vitamin C a day, and you probably want to take 5 to 10 grams of vitamin C a day. And by the way, that's one of the neatest things about the Beyond Tangy Tangerine is the fact that it's loaded with vitamin C as well as the B complex, which are water soluble. That's a very important point about vitamin C and the B complex for that matter, is the fact that if you're one of those people who doesn't supplement, chances are pretty darn good that every time you go to the bathroom, every time you urinate, you're losing vitamin C. Every time you urinate, you're reducing your vitamin C content in your body significantly enough that you could be running higher risk for degenerative disease. You got to replace the water-soluble nutrients, especially vitamin C, and especially if you're dealing with connective tissue health issues, especially if you want to have beautiful skin, by the way. Nothing is more important for keeping your skin healthy and beautiful and anti-aged and youthful and wrinkle-free than working on the skin connective tissue. Youthful skin is largely about connective tissue for that matter. And when we stimulate the skin, and there's a lot of ways to stimulate the skin, exercise the skin, if you will, we can prevent wrinkles, crow's feet, and all the other visible signs of aging. There's topical strategies for exercising the skin matrix, for exercising the connective tissue. It's not quite the same as regular exercise, but there are ways that you can literally, in effect, exercise the connective tissue using topical skincare strategies. And I'll tell you what I mean as we continue our discussion on building connective tissue for anti-aging. You're listening to The Bright Side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back with your phone calls and more good health information. Don't go away.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Blockit Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockitPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockitPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockitPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Are you hungry for delicious, nutritious, rich, and satisfying home-cooked meals? Discover the Vita Clay 4-in-1 Smart Organic Cooker. Unglazed Zisha Clay, an ancient secret that makes this fast multi-cooker so special. Infusing your food with incredible flavors, perfect texture, vitamins, and minerals for your good health. It's a slow cooker, rice cooker, a steamer, plus a yogurt maker. Go to VitaClayChef.com and enter promo code RADIO20 for 20% off at checkout. That's VitaClayChef.com.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins, but did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know BidBit.co. Why? Because BidBit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at BidBit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer BidBit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at BidBit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co. BidBit.co.
You pick up the receiver with your heart racing and sweat dripping from your forehead. You finally muster the courage to dial the number to call into your favorite talk radio show. It rings once, twice, and then...
Hello, it's GCN. What's your name and the state you're calling from?
Surprised you got through, you squeak out.
Jason from Minnesota.
Please hold.
As you patiently wait for your turn, you begin to daydream about being a famous talk radio host and what it would be like to have your own show.
Jason from Minnesota, you're up.
Millions of loyal listeners worldwide waiting to call and talk to you.
Caller, are you there?
Cheering crowds surround you, calling out your name.
Going once, twice. Okay, we gotta move on to the next caller.
You blew it.
Huh? Wait, no!
Interact with the host you're listening to right now, online at GCNlive.com. Click on the community link. Engage with other listeners. Ask questions. Start debates. Don't agree with the host? Let them know. Be a part of the community at GCNlive.com.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
A little right, a little left, but always independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side. Pharmacist Ben here. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central Time, 24/7 on the archive page at brightsideben.com. You'll find a shopping cart up there as well as a Join the Team link that you can click on if you want to start a longevity business. Join me in my mission to educate the planet about the importance of a nutritional supplement program, make some money, and get your products at the wholesale price too. I also want to encourage you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com. I've got a post hopefully up today, maybe tomorrow, on bread. Actually, on ingredients in bread. I'm reading an article from foodnavigator.com. This is a food news website. Apparently, the headlines anyway, Global Bread launches a shift away from functional claims. You know that bread manufacturers love making their bread sound like it's healthy. They call it functional bread. They add stuff to the bread to make it functional, or they take stuff out of the bread to make it functional, to make it useful, if you will. Functional foods are supposedly foods that have extra value. They're functional in terms of their use. And there's a category of breads called functional breads, according to this website, foodnavigator.com, there's two kinds of functional bread. You got active functional bread, and that's functional bread that has stuff added to it, stuff like DHA, omega-3 fatty acids added to the bread. They also have a passive functional bread. That's bread that has functionality based on stuff that's taken out of the bread. Gluten-free bread is an example of passive bread. Listen, folks, there's no such thing as healthy bread.